Hi, Din Fuad here, instructor and fitter. We're playing the mountain course at Incline Village today. Welcome to hole number 8. Par 3, this is the longest one on the course, 192 yards for today. It's 8 a.m., 45 degrees, so for sure I'm going to have to take a little extra club for this one. Now, in terms of strategy, if you take a look down there towards where the flag is, just the one thing I need you to note from the tee box, wherever the flag is, just do your best to leave the ball on the opposite side. So if the flag is on the left, aim just the right side of the flag. Make sure you have a lot of green to work with to putt it up the hill. And vice versa, if the flag is on the right, favor the left side of the green, okay? If you cannot get to the green, not a problem either, but apply that same strategy. If the flag is on the right, you want to be on the left side of the fairway. Make sure it opens up the green. And vice versa, if flag is on the left, you make sure you favor the right side. Today, the flag is on the left, 192. So I think I'm going to hit like a little 200-yard shot, little off the hill, a little cold today, and see if I can leave it just a little bit right of the flag. We're on the fairway on hole 8, but we're stuck on this downhill lie, not able to get it to the green from the tee box, not a problem. Now we need to figure out what's the best way to advance our second shot onto the green. It's an elevated shot, but we're on a downhill lie. So being able to elevate the ball in the air is a big deal, okay? I want to share with you guys a couple of things you can do in your setup. One motto, you want to stand with the slope so you can swing with the slope, okay? When I step into the ball here, it's very crucial, number one, for me to make sure that my knees are nice and level in terms of the amount of knee bend. If I come in and try to get comfortable favoring on one side because this is how I'm going to level up my shoulders with the horizon, wouldn't be a good spot. I want to make sure I can level out my shoulders with the ground. Knees are also even. That way I'm standing with the ground so I can swing with the ground. That will allow you to get underneath the golf ball more frequently. So again, when I get set up, even knee bend, shoulders are going to be level with the ground. And immediately when I do that, my weight's forward. And that's going to help me get underneath the ball. All right, golfers. In the event you accidentally leave your approach shot just a little bit short of the green, and hole number 8, if you remember, it's a steep incline. So if you're dealt with this situation, obviously we need to elevate the ball up in the air, correct? So think about a pitch shot is what we're looking for. A pitch shot is a high shot. So I'm going to make sure I use the proper tools. So I have a sand wedge here. I would probably recommend nothing less lofted than a pitching wedge. You want a lot of loft here to be able to get yourself up in the air. Now from here, I'm just going to work on a setup that can allow me to hit the ball high in the air. Number one, the ball will never be back in the stance. It's going to be in the middle on the forward side. I'm going to choose the forward side. But one thing I want to show you guys in terms of setup though, the uphill lie tends to kind of block your body from turning. So one thing you're going to see from a lot of good wedge players, whenever they get to a lie like this, they're going to split their stance open. And that's going to help you kind of point your hips already at target. What this will allow you to do is when you turn around, it kind of pushes your weight forward up the hill. One thing I do not want to do is fall backwards trying to elevate the ball in the air because you're going to end up sculling it. So I'm going to get into my setup. Same thing as earlier on the downhill line. I'm going to stand with the slope. And then from here, with the ball already being forward in my stance, I'm going to open up my stance a little. This feels pretty comfortable. Now I just need to go ahead and take a swing and turn through it. That was crispy. So I think there are 3 points on this green that you have to pay attention to depending on where you are and where the flag is. The ball is going to move 3 different ways. The first one is going to be the highest point, which is on the left side, far left of the green. That's tucked just behind the bunker from your approach shot, but that's going to be the highest side. Everything is basically going to break away from that slope. And on the right back portion here, this is the second highest point. It acts kind of like a turtle back, so the ball kind of curves right or left of the slope. Kind of creates this little funnel in the middle of the green. I absolutely like the front contour there because it kind of like it bowls over there and it collects all the ball there. So anytime the flag is there, you can kind of go flag hunting. It'll stop the ball a little bit easier. But this putt that I have, pretty much straight up the hill, but it's going to swing pretty hard right to left. See if we can get the speed right. So different angle. This is approach angle from front to the back of the green. See if you can notice how much curvature going to that flag. I love being able to use the dew in the morning because you can truly see the amount of curvature on the green. You can learn from the players in front of you. And this one, we're on the left side of the green, ready for going down the hill. So again, take a look at the curvature on this one. Kind of feet down the hill, kind of feet to the right inside of that ball. And if we go towards the middle of the green, you're probably going to notice the same thing. It feeds back into that ball. When it's dry, more than likely it's going to curve a little bit more, but be smart with where you position yourself on this green. You might have either an easy putt or a very challenging one. So have fun.